Tonight's story is one of the most shocking cases of modern-day exorcism in America. A 3-year-old girl, a family convinced she was possessed, and a ritual inside a small church that ended in unimaginable tragedy.
Community death of that 3-year-old girl. Police say she was a victim of child abuse, specifically that exorcism-like ritual, that the family tried performing an exorcism on the girl.
The death of a 3-year-old girl.
Yes, they are accused of killing that little girl in an exorcism-like ritual.
It happened in San Jose, California, inside a simple, one-story home that the family had turned into a small evangelical church. On September 24th, 2021, 3-year-old Arilee arrives at the house with her mother, not to pray, not for healing, but for an exorcism. According to the mother's statement, the child cried, screamed, and, quote, her eyes changed. She believed her daughter was possessed by a demon. She calls her brother and her father. Together, they arrange a ritual, not approved by any church, but something they will attempt themselves. Early the next morning, the ritual begins. The family restrains Arilee, a toddler, barely 38 inches tall. They press her down. They hold her arms, her neck, her torso. They try to force her to vomit, believing the demon will come out through her mouth. For hours, they continue. At one point, the little girl looks at her mother and whispers, "I love you." Those are the last words she will ever speak. When paramedics arrive, they find Arilee unresponsive. There are marks on her body, bruising, signs of suffocation. She had been smothered during the ritual.
This case is heartbreaking. Arilee Doe was strangled multiple times to the point of unconsciousness. Arilee Doe had fingers shoved down her throat to the point where she had multiple injuries to her mouth and to her tongue.
The mother tells police, "We were trying to cast out the demon." They believe the child needed to be restrained, that the demon had to be forced out physically. But investigators say what happened was not deliverance. It was murder. The mother, uncle, and the grandfather are all charged in the child's death. Court documents say Arilee struggled, fought, and was unable to breathe.
3 people are accused of killing her during an exorcism-like ritual in San Jose.
Father and son, both named Rene Hernandez, sat inches away from each other in a courtroom today as they were formally charged in the death of 3-year-old Arilee Doe. Court documents claim the 2 men and the child's mother believed the 3-year-old was possessed.
It's one of the most disturbing modern cases where spiritual belief crosses a line, where faith becomes fatal, where a child pays the price for superstition, fear, and misunderstanding. This case still haunts the Bay Area. It raises a question that shakes people everywhere. How far can belief go before it becomes deadly? What do you think? Comment below. Subscribe for more real paranormal crime stories. Until next time, stay safe and question everything.